How's it going, everyone? So we'll get started off with an individual that changed the course of music up until this day. And his name was Robert Francis Flemming Jr. Born July 3rd, 1839 in Baltimore, Maryland, and became a Union sailor in the American Civil War. And he played a very interesting role in the naval history and submarine history of the world. So one night while he was standing watch as a landsman, which in modern day US naval terms would be a seaman recruit, he spotted something peculiar off the starboard bow of his boat, USS Housatonic. That it couldn't have been a biologic, maybe a seal or even a whale in some cases, but he couldn't convince anybody else that it was anything otherwise. And it was on a straight path towards the vessel. Now, part of the reason why nobody could fathom that it was anything else is because nobody knew what the Confederate military had been up to. And nobody had ever seen, because it had never existed before today. And that thing was called a submarine. Flemming warned just enough people in just enough time for them to brace themselves. The first ever torpedo attack launched by a submarine, the CSS Hunley. A lot of the people hung on and were able to get through until they were rescued. Now, let's fast forward a couple of years after Flemming gets out of the military. He lands at his last duty station, which is in the state of Massachusetts. Now, as a civilian, he frequented both Boston and Cambridge, teaching music students and dabbling in music theory. Flemming felt that there was something missing from music in general as a whole. Great man of vision, both literally and figuratively, as we saw before. He brought a creation into the world at the age of 46 in 1886, a creation that would change the sound of music forever. He called his vision the Euphonica, eua or eu meaning good in Latin, and phonica meaning sound or relating to sound. But in modern day and age, most people around the world just refer to it as a guitar. Robert Francis Flemming Jr., the birth of a creation, the inventor of the modern day guitar.